day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott up here in the booth, and the talk about this game, Brock, is centered, not surprisingly, on a couple of quarterbacks who came through the draft the same year and now in their second seasons here in the NFL.
And it doesn't matter if it's year 2, year 5, year 10, or Tom Brady, you know, like 30 years later. They still remember every guy in their class. And when you look across and you see your peer, you are linked together in that draft. You're also linked together in this league that knows how hard getting any win on any day is. And you want this one against your classmate as much as any.
The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And look at this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And leading them out is their second-year quarterback from Kentucky. He earned several starts as a rookie. It's Will Levis.
Levis came into this league with a big old arm and an even bigger chip on his shoulder, Kate. Based on where he was drafted, I still remember that on draft day, and you could see the disappointment as he fell out of that first round because of it.
That's weird. No, Will Levis is starting this.
It's easy to envision him
weird.
moving those dollars. So many of those teams who passed on him, wrong.
QB of the future.
Huh.
With a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. From the gun, Levis. Completed to Lockett. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week.
Yeah.
Josh Sweat.
Scares me.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Denzel Ward.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren.
There when James
And not a lot of
Oh
room
my
for him as he's brought down.
goodness.
2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with third
But their
down
lines are
and 3.
terrible. Their offensive and defensive line is pretty bad. So they went with corners and safeties.
Shotgun now for
linebackers.
Levis. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Exactly.
First time this
Got
game
all the
they've
good
looked to
special
him.
skill
And
players,
that'll
but
bring up
that
4th
core is a
and
little
3. The
musty.
Steelers set to punt it. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out.
They are 1-5, so. there's that.
And this will hit the goal
That's
line
lost
and
the
then go
games
into
there.
the end zone for a touchback.
So
So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida, Anthony Richardson.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know what I
Hey,
like
you
about
guys
that,
have a
Jake?
light on
I like that they're
in the
not
girls' room?
coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Play action with Richardson. He's got it. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Steeler offense out ready to go for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent run. They get 22 on that one. And they'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
The Jets get there and bring him down. He drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. It's caught, Warren. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Levis from the shotgun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The Jets and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And that passing touchdown he started this game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That one gains 7. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
How are we looking?
Okay.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Had a hell of a play earlier.
Levis.
6, 7, 8 seconds to throw. Then he checked it downfield and
It's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th
did a
down.
great catch too.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Taken in by Pierce. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute.
Yeah,
that was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
1st down throw here from Richardson. He's on the move. He's going to tuck it and run. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Just on the tuck.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Emphasis on the tuck.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This finds Austin complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Love it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Kittle brings it in. And he gets this forward to the 19.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw again. Richardson. Quick hitter complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Get your points.
Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Warren running between the tackles. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Levis back to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. So no return on that punt. And the Jets are starting deep from their own territory here. On 1st down, it's Richardson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got Pierce. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. And the Steelers go in nickel. 3rd down. Running for the marker with Williams. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Man, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit on touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Here's Richardson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Gets this to Slayton. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To throw, Richardson. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play. So 2nd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Richardson now. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Ernest Jones with the pick. A timely interception for them there, Brock. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3 and maybe more.
And that quarterback wants that throwback so much so. You could feel it right when he let it go. That was a route they've been working on, and a lot of offensive effort goes by the wayside as the defense finally gets itself off the field.
The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. Levis now on first down. Brought in by Elliott. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Steelers calling their first time out. 2nd and 7. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
42 seconds left.
Called in at the
We
18-yard
don't
line.
get a field goal at least.
We don't get a return out of that punt.
That's what I'd like.
Jets football.
I just want a field goal. That's all I
Drive
want.
starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive.
They better don't.
They're going right back to the air.
Nice.
To the left sideline, complete. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Connects with Slayton. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
He finds Slayton. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now, Richardson. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to take this one to the 25 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. So at the end of 2, the Jets really playing road warriors here. They've got the lead. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL.
Yeah, it's good.
We'll get started over at the Caesar Superdome in
Not a big window for those halftime speeches.
Now.
They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson gets this one to Pierce. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. He loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Charbonnet now up the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Straight ahead with Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted. And the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. The ones you get, you have to.
That's tough. That's
you
all right.
have to finish with points.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Run from Warren here to start the 3rd. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Levis from the shotgun. To the left side, and it is caught. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Warren quick on the draw. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Still inches to go on 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. Third and short yardage, Levis. That's caught for the first. And he goes down a little short of the 40. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Shotgun now for Levis. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Taken in by Pierce. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Play action with Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now. Up the gut they go with Williams. And this one does not go far. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Not a good run there. Not blocking well.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And
Run
he's dropped
blocking well.
just
Pass
short of the
blocking well.
marker,
Not
maybe
run
a
blocking.
yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10.
Hi, baby.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Levis. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. He's got it, room to run. Jukes one defender.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Throwing his Levis on third down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He can't hang on to the pass. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First down throw here from Richardson. That throw finds Kittle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Buying some time left. He'll step up, and there he goes. An even 20 yards on the play, and awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
This finds Austin complete. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Williams. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they've played on their side of the ball.
Levis here on 1st down. Fires over the middle. Caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing now on 1st down. Levis. Throw complete to Warren. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 43.
Great
Someone
pick.
stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian
It was.
Benford has it. And the Jets will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by By the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
The visitors, and Darius Slayton with the football once again. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You just got to be happy about that.
Mm-hmm. Haktua.
Trying an option here, play to the left. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kick at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled for no gain. No gain on that play, and now they're looking at 4th and 10.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Steelers' offense headed out. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Levis now on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Levis now off the play fake. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down from the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Defense showing blitz. Levis.
Get him.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Levis throwing again. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops.
He's hurt again.
Now hang on. Looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Levis from the shotgun. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Shotgun now for Levis. Reeled in at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. First down from the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The visitors about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. Williams now on 1st and 10. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And he's going to take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
And they'll kneel this down.
Yardy. Love it.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. And now you can enjoy the victory.
Fucking assholes. I love it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So it's a road win for the Jets. And this was the time.
Yeah, rub my bald head, you bitch. Alright. Let me get out of here.